here is Book Writing Made Simple Volume 1, which is the one I showed you, and that's a 5-star book. So 3 stars to 5 stars and 10 customer reviews. Again, before and after, really clear. She's applied the principles. She has utilized what we have taught her. Now, let's take a look at No Money Limits for a moment and take a look at the book description. She's actually done a pretty nice job here. She's applied the principles. And she went from something that looks, okay, so you see how, that's kind of nice looking. That's pretty darn good looking now. Let's take a look at my book, Money Leaves Clues. I have it here as an example, and you'll see that I haven't done much. I want to make sure that you see what most people would see with books that are published, and I'll show you why they get this way. So the #1 bestseller, that's pretty good. And then Money Leaves Clues delivers 27 secrets and so on. But you can see here, and I'll highlight it, there's the book description. You can see here, you know, it's like, you know, how exciting is this? How awesome is this? It's only okay. Now, that in contrast to this, and I showed you an example of this earlier, that is what we're talking about. Simple, lighthearted, easy to read, easy to scan, and look at this, the #1 bestseller. We call that the Amazon Bold and Gold. Wouldn't you like to know how to do that? Well, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But first, what I want to do is I want to show you, we'll go back over here for a moment. We're going to look at Money Leaves Clues for just a moment. So again, here's Money Leaves Clues. And I'm going to go into the place where I would submit that book. So I'll go back over here. Give me a moment. Let me refresh this guy. We'll go here. Should be coming up any moment now. Okay, so you will see that I'm inside my Kindle KDP, or really our Kindle KDP account. Okay, and you'll see there's Money Leaves Clues. So I'm going to click on that. And this is where, I mean, most people have seen this. If you've published a book, a Kindle book in particular, you'll see this right here. You go, okay, there's Money Leaves Clues. And this should look awfully familiar to you. #1 bestseller, and then here's a big block of text, and here is also a big block of text. There's nothing else you can do here. I mean, there's no bold, no italics, there's no bullet points. It's like, holy smokes. So how do I even get to that level, let alone the bold and gold and the other formatting that's available? It's not here. So it's like, okay, well, what do we do? Well, what we do is we go to a sort of a secret play. Most people don't know this. So if you're just not paying attention, please zero in right now. I'm going to show you exactly where you go to really start getting, not complete, but start getting the control that we've talked about, and that control is everything. I am inside the Amazon Author Central account, our Author Central account. So there it is. Welcome to Author Central. And if you go to Google and just search for Amazon Author Central, you'll see the link, click and log in. Okay, so there you go. Update your author page. Let's take a look at my list of books here. And there it is. There's Money Leaves Clues. Aha, interesting. So I'm in Author Central, and I'm going to click in here right now. Now, also interesting. You'll see kind of drab and boring, #1 bestseller. There's that one paragraph of text, and here's another paragraph of text. Kind of boring, right? Not so hot. Now, if I click on Edit, now again, I'm in Author Central. I'm going to click on Edit. Ooh, sexy, wonderful. Okay, I'm still seeing the same text, but at least now I have some greater control. I can bold, I can italics, I can do a little bit of, I can do some bullets there, and you can do a reasonable job here. You can't go pro, but you can go from T-ball and Teener League up to the I guess the minor league, but you're not going to go pro. It ain't going to happen. So Jay and I dug into this. Again, we went mad scientists on this. We said we really want to totally dominate, totally gain control over the book description. And so here's where we went. Edit HTML. So we started editing this to HTML. We started, playing with it. And what we found is that you can't do an awful lot using the tools that are available. First of all, you have to know HTML, which is kind of a bummer. And even after you use HTML, get a load of this. You need to be using escape characters. You need to be using special Amazon HTML. You have to use Amazon's version of HTML to make this work, to get it to be professional. There's no other way around it. Just kind of think about ASCII code. Think about ASCII code and escape characters on top of any HTML that you'd have to do as well. Honestly, miserable. So we played around with that, and then we got this idea. We said,